What's going on, my peoples out there? We are here chilling, man. Today we're gonna talk about how you can make extra money if you have free time on your hands, and we're gonna talk about how to set up a mobile detailing business. And the reason I'm gonna talk about this is because I had a mobile detailing company, so I can talk about this. Only talk about stuff I know, people. Let me fix this phone real quick. So, you want to set up a mobile detailing company, right? And the first thing you got to ask yourself, all right, this is the first thing you want to ask yourself, right? Are you good at cleaning your own car? Do you clean your car good? Because if you suck at it, then you running a mobile detailing business might not be the smart thing to do, right? But if you're really good at cleaning your car, you're really good at washing your car, you're good at waxing your car, vacuuming your car, make your car look nice, showroom ready, then you're ready to set up your mobile detailing business. But not just yet. Now that we concluded that you're good at cleaning your car, right? Now we gotta work on your speed. Because people that clean their car good, just like me, I clean my car. I still buy mobile detailing supply up to today. One thing about people that washes their own car, they take forever. You know what I mean? And when you run a mobile detailing business, you can't. Time is money, right? So now you got to work on your time. You got to work on doing everything right, and you got to doing it fast. Okay. So now that you see that you're ready to move on with your business, the next thing you got to ask yourself is, where's your customers going to come from, right? And then you got to ask yourself, are you trying to do this part-time or full-time? And I recommend starting out part-time, right? I can tell you where your customers going to come from. People in your everyday life, family, friends, people that you work with. You know what I mean? Make yourself some business cards and just pass it out. If you're going to do this part-time to start with, you don't need a whole bunch of customers to start with. And stay away from cheap customers. You want to run a professional business that's all professional, right? Now that you got this out of the way, because you really got to know if you want to do this part-time. Because if you want to do this part-time, you just need like around, let's just say 5 to 10 good customers on the weekend, couple on the weekdays. You don't need to kill yourself. Cause let's just put it like this. You get yourself 10 good customers. Let's just say you charge them $30 for a regular wash. If you do their cars every week or every other week, you're gonna make $200-300 extra money for the week, right? So $300. If you let's just say you got a mortgage for about $1,500, you want to set your customer base where you can make about $335 a week. You know what I'm saying? That money right there could pay your mortgage. That money could pay your mortgage or your rent. You know what I mean? If you want to just do it on part-time, you can make some really good money. The most money I ever made doing mobile detailing, I remember this all like it's yesterday, with $386 in one day by myself. You know what I'm saying? So now that you establish your customer base, now you got to decide, what do you want to drive? Do you want to drive a pickup truck where you can have your equipment in the back, or do you want to drive a cargo van? Me personally, or do you want to put your equipment on the trailer? So these are all things you got to think about. Me personally, I like the pickup truck. I had a Dodge Ram. I had all my equipment in the back. It was just, I just like to be able to reach my equipment and stuff, like, boom, right away, instead of opening a damn cargo van. And it's like, when you have your generator and pressure washer and stuff, you know you got to put gas in it, and all that fumes that's closed in, that wasn't my thing. And I didn't want to be dragging no trailers around. So I used to have my I had my tank bolted in. My tank was bolted in. I had a 100-gallon tank that was bolted in my Dodge Ram. I had my pressure washer, and I had a generator, which was I was able to take it out, put it in my garage anytime I want. It was not attached to anything. And I had a little water pump that was hooked on my tank, my 100-gallon tank, to help pump the water through the pressure washer. So these are all things you got to know. And talking about pressure washer, tank, and generator and stuff, you need to know where you're gonna buy your equipment from. Just go online, talk to guys in your area that's washing cars. They usually don't like to give up information because they always think that you're coming after their customers. And to me, that sounds kind of stupid, because there's cars out here for everybody. Like right now, it's like I see 20. Like if I was still doing detailing right now, right here, I can make $100. I can make $100 in less than 2 hours. The amount of cars that's right here. I can go to that lady right now. I'd be like, I look at her right now. I'd be like, yo, I'm not asking her to wash her car. I'm looking at her. I look at her dead in her eye. I'd be like, yo, you need to wash that car. You know what I mean? That car is filthy. You know. So it's customers out here for everybody. So you need to find out where you're gonna get your equipment from. Now, the place that you get your pressure washer from, it might not be the place you get your generator from, and it might not be the place that you get your tank from. Now, it is places that you can get all your equipment, you can bring it to them, and they would install it on your trailer for you, or they'll bolt it down in your truck however you want it, however you need it, or they'll sell you their setup. It's a lot of places that got set up in for trailers already. I got my equipment when I was doing mobile detailing. I got my equipment from Proline. Proline, they was in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I went all the way down there to get my equipment. So, and after you figure out where you're gonna get your equipment, after you figure out what you're gonna drive and what you're gonna get your equipment, now you need to figure out where you're gonna get your supplies. When I say supply, I mean chemicals. You know, you got to get your your detailer, inner cleaner. You gotta get your all-purpose cleaner. You gotta get your shampoo. You gotta get your Armor All and stuff. You gotta get your tire shine. You gotta get your soap. You gotta get waxes. You just gotta get your all your supplies. You gotta get your rim cleaner. You gotta get your dust. You gotta get your little brushes to brush in between the AC vents and to get in between the seats. You gotta find where you're gonna get your supplies on. And if you go online, you will find a spot in your local area. Now, after you figure out where you're gonna get your supplies, don't settle for one place, you know, because I'll tell you right now, I still buy mobile detailing supplies just to clean my own car. You know, I got everything, air freshener, tire shine, I got everything. You name it, I got it, right? The place where I get the majority of my supplies, I don't get my tire shine there, because even though their tire shine is cheaper, I prefer to go somewhere else to buy my tire shine, because it just works better and it lasts longer, right? Now that you figure all that out, you know, after you figure out all of that, then you got to say to yourself, man, you got to make yourself a deadline when you're going to make all this happen, you know. And be honest with you, this is a low startup business, high reward if you do it the right way. If you're in the right area, you can make big money. I'm talking about serious money. It's hard work though. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to wash a car, people. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, it's not easy. But this is something I got experience on. I usually talk about things that I know. So if anybody out there that's interested, want to talk to me off air, feel free. Drop me an email or something like that. We'll chop it up. We can talk about what van to buy or what pressure cleaner, this, that, and the third. Business cards, how to advertise. You know what I mean? Yo, it's money to be made out here, man. You know what I mean? Like, yo, there's definitely money to be made out here. So if you're interested in this type of business, just hit me up. I'll help you set it up.